Oh, heavenly and big-dicked Father, it's me, AJ. As I start my day for you, Lord, you brutal motherfucker, I wanted to ask a favor. I was wondering if maybe, just maybe, you could bless me with something. Something different. I'm not really sure what I could use right now, aside from some antibiotics for those bumps on my wiener, but I was hoping for something for the channel. Something to make a great video on. Something holy to add to my collection. Something to preserve and cherish and to display to the rest of the sinners in this world so that maybe they'll see the light and come to the good side. I just want to be a good Christian boy. That's all. Well, thanks for listening. And thanks for the big cheese. That kid rules. And Satan is a bitch. In your name I pray. Amen. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, AJ Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And guys, I woke up this morning and asked God for a favor, and God delivered, because I went to the post office, and let's just say, we got a box. So, this is part 2 of the 2-part Piss Snake from Cancer Christ unboxing series, I guess? Is that what we're calling it? I don't know. We've got 2 packages from Piss Snake. We did the first one a few videos back, and now we have this one, and I am very, very, very excited for what's in this box.
What's in the fucking box?
So, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it and see what we've got. Boy, oh boy, it sure is taped. Alright, not my finest moment, but we got the box open, so now we get to look through what's inside, and it's going to be difficult to decipher what is trash and what is the stuff that we want. So, I guess we'll just go ahead and start digging in. This looks like trash. This looks like something we want. This looks like trash. And this looks like something we want. All right, all jokes aside, I'm gonna do my best to get everything out of here and sorted. That way you don't have to watch me rummage around through a box full of garbage. Obviously, he used whatever he could get his hands on as packing material, which I appreciate because it looks like everything came safe and sound, but it might not make for the funnest content for you guys to watch. So give me just a second and we'll be right back with a lot more cleaner of a setup, and we will look at exactly what we got today.
2,000 years later.
All right, much better. The big ass box is gone, all of the trash is gone, and what we are left with are some goodies from Cancer Christ. So we'll start going through it. First up, we've got an old Cancer Christ flyer there. Nice, nice. We'll have to get a frame for that. I don't have any Cancer Christ flyers, which is weird because I've been to many Cancer Christ shows and even performed with Cancer Christ on stage, but I don't have any of the flyers, so that's pretty cool, actually. What show was this? June 8th. That's somewhat recent. Hell yeah. All right, we've also got this. Looks like a little flyer postcard type thing there with Cancer Christ on the bill. We've got this, which, you know, I don't know. A24, the Von Erichs. What is A24? I'm pretty sure Matt Day did something for A24 recently. That's kind of cool. I'll have to look into that. Not sure what that is, but there's wrestlers on the cover, and I love wrestling. Next up, we've got some photos from a Cancer Christ show. Got St. Anthony there. We've got some wrestlers there. Focus. Focus. Ford focus. There we go. And we've got what appears to be, I don't know, some fans pouring liquid into each other's mouths right there. Why does the focus take so fucking long on this thing? Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. There we go. Oh my god. Next up, we've got a bunch of Cancer Christ stickers. I'm sure here in about 30... Oh, focuses immediately. Okay. We got a bunch of them. And we've got a book by Frank Herbert. Dune. See, these are the things. Like, I don't know if these were just supposed to be more packing material or if there was some reason that Piss Snake threw these in the box. But we shall continue because next up, we've got a Cancer Christ trucker hat here. There you go. And we've got a couple of t-shirts. First up, we've got the God is Violence t-shirt there. Pretty sweet. Can't wait for my long sleeve to come with my God is Violence pre-order box set thing that I got. Should be sometime next week, I hope. We've got some shorts here. Well. If you don't think that I'm going to put these to use, you're dead wrong. And then the last thing before we get on into the main piece is going to be probably my favorite shirt that they've ever made. A Cancer Christ World Trade Center shirt with God Made Me Do It and a Nike swoosh on the back. I don't know why I love this thing so much, but for some reason it is like peak shirt humor to me. I think that that is the perfect shirt and I love it, and I'm actually going to see if Piss Snake has any more of those so that I can buy them because I'd like to be stocked up. I know I'm going to be wearing the shit out of that and it'll probably fall apart in a year's time. So, now that we've covered all of the extra little goodies, are you guys ready to see the big deal piece that I bought? The thing that I'm so excited about, the thing that I prayed for, and that God delivered to me today. Are you ready? Okay, well, here is a hint. This piece was actually loose in the box. So, does that give it away now? Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Now, you guys know that the box is big for a reason. It probably doesn't take a genius to figure out what we are actually unboxing from Piss Snake today. So let's go ahead and get on into the bubble wrap here and see what we've got.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
All right, I think we got her out. Yeah, baby. All right, guys, so what we've got here is a Cancer Christ stage-used Piss Snake bass. This is the Aria RSB Pro 2. I don't know what that means. I don't play bass, but as far as I know, it's a pretty cool bass that's like a hidden gem amongst the punk and even the hard rock and metal scene. Apparently, these are pretty budget-friendly and sound good. People obsess over the pickups. I don't know what trucks have to do with basses, but whatever. From what I'm told, this is almost the same exact bass as the bass that Cliff Burton was playing in that really famous video of him doing a solo. Apparently, this is pretty close, aside from the obvious modifications. I mean, this thing has been sanded down and definitely used and abused. You can see these little spots all over it. That's where the guitar has actually been set on fire on stage. And clearly it's got a lot of blood and grime and disgusting filth and most likely piss. I mean, it did come from Piss Snake.
Why don't you show us how much pee you got inside there?
Yeah, what you got there, Snake piss Snake? Hey, see? He could do 4 or 5 pisses in there.
You need to drink water, homie.
Wait, is he
Holy
gonna drink
shit.
it? Is he gonna?
Oh my God.
He's drinking his piss. You should drink your piss down here, though, so that you can see it in the camera.
Now, before anybody makes a silly comment like I got on the last video where they were like, oh, the downfall of one of your favorite bands, better go ask them to buy all their stuff. I was actually approached by the members of Cancer Christ that I bought these items off of because they knew that I was a serious collector. They fucked with me hard. We already had a relationship and they wanted this stuff to go somewhere where it would be loved and taken care of. And guess what? That's the House of Masks, motherfucker. So I couldn't tell you how many shows this thing has been played with, and neither could Piss Snake. He told me it was a lot, and it was a lot of the most recent ones. So I'm going to be showing you guys all kinds of photos right now of this thing in use, and as you can see, things get pretty wild at a Cancer Christ show.
No matter what genitalia you have, we accept you here at the Church of Cancer Christ.
Really sucks that they split up, and I don't know, hopefully we see like the second coming of Cancer Christ or something, because it's just way too good of a band and way too good of a thing to not exist in this world. They really are the next big thing, or were the next big thing, I guess. Sucks to say that, but it is what it is at this point. They are the only band in the 20 plus years of me going to see Gwar that I've ever seen outperform Gwar. That isn't easy. Even the members of Gwar told me backstage, like, yo, these dudes are legit, and it feels really good to have some danger in the shows again. So yeah, dude, it feels good to have yet another stage-used Cancer Christ instrument in the collection. Now, for those of you that don't know, we already have one of Tommy's, or Snake Boss's, BC Rich Mockingbirds over there. It's probably my all-time favorite guitar at this point. As soon as I saw him using that in Cancer Christ, I was trying to get him to sell it, and then he actually ended up using it on tour with Gwar as Grodius Maximus. And right after that show, or that tour, I guess, he hit me up and was like, hey, you ready to buy that thing? And I was like, fuck yeah. So I went ahead and picked that up, and then this one walked into my life as well. And honestly, I'm gonna buy as much shit as I possibly can. I have yet another Cancer Christ instrument on the way. Hopefully it gets here this week, and we can shoot a video on that as well. But yeah, dude, it's all about this RBS Pro 2 right now. This thing is absolutely wonderful. Very, very lightweight, to be honest. I didn't expect it to be as light as it is. The strings are definitely dead on this thing, but they look very, very nice. We've got those nice black, heavy metal looking strings right there. And I really love the finish on this guitar. I think Xander Raymond Charles is the one that kind of gave me an appreciation for stuff like this. Like, the most weathered and chipped and scratched and damaged guitars that you can find are the ones with the most stories. And this guitar definitely has a story to tell. So shout out to Xander Raymond Charles for making me aware of and appreciate battle damage on instruments like this. I really, really like how much damage this thing has. And even the Mockingbird, it's not super, super damaged, but there is a lot of crud and blood and buildup on that guitar. And that's my favorite part about the guitar. And I guess that it makes sense to appreciate all of the wear and tear on these instruments, because I really like tattered and torn masks. I always loved the Halloween 2 mask as opposed to the Halloween 1 mask, even though they were the same exact mask. The mask, by the time that Halloween 2 was being shot, had weathered and gotten dirty and gross, and even just the warped way that it sat on Dick Warlock's head was awesome. And obviously, we love Slipknot, and those first few record cycles, they really put those masks through hell. So they were falling apart, they were being stitched back together, they were being crudely painted. I just absolutely love stuff like that. So it makes sense that I would be so drawn to battle damaged instruments like this, especially with what they actually went through. Like, this isn't meant to look like this, it just happened. Aside from the fact that he sanded the paint off, everything else on there is completely natural just from being used on stage. And again, those Cancer Christ shows are probably the wildest shows that anybody's been to since like G.G. Allen or something. So yeah, very, very super stoked to have this thing. Big, big shout out to Piss Snake for being the man and keeping me in mind and allowing me to obtain such a cool piece with so much history. I am very, very happy to house it here at the House of Masks and to love it and cherish it and care for it forever, and to allow people to come into the House of Masks and see this thing in person and kind of learn more about Cancer Christ. And another big shout out to Piss Snake for just being the man. He sent me all these extras, and we've actually gotten pretty close, like through these transactions and through linking up and talking about everything, and I really, really appreciate that, dude. So hopefully our paths cross again in the future. I have a feeling that they will, and I have a feeling that we're going to end up doing and making some more cool stuff in the future. So yeah, dude, I think that that just about does it for this video. Now, obviously, I'm going to lay all of this stuff out and give you guys a nice up-close look at everything. This guitar has a lot of beautiful detail to behold, so I'm pretty excited for these hero shots. And then that will be that for this video. Big thank you to you guys, the viewers, for watching. I truly appreciate you being here, especially since this isn't a fucking random Slipknot farted yesterday video that would get 60,000 views. There's other cool shit out there in this world, and I appreciate you being here and watching it. So, until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to piss, and we will see you guys in the next one.